Hi everybody, and welcome to the first lesson in my series How to Speak Sindarin. What we're going to be learning about today is what I think is most important, and that is pronunciation. For me, pronunciation was probably the hardest thing to learn, not just because of learning the actual pronunciations, but I'm getting used to saying words with new pronunciations and resisting temptation to go back to how you used to say things, and just like that kind of thing, which is really hard for me. And you might find it easy and you might find it hard. Either way, I am here to help you. So in this lesson in particular, we are going to be learning about vowels, diphthongs, and consonants. I probably spelled one of them wrong, and forgive me for this. I am not the best speller in the universe. Okay, so first of all, here are the vowels, and they are A, E, I, O, U. But in Sindarin they are pronounced not like that. They are pronounced like this. The A is pronounced like R as in father, and not A as in cat. An Irish word using A in it could be Arvon, and that means I won't. So will you go out of me? Arvon. Okay, that might happen. Okay, the E is pronounced like air as in pet, and not E as in eat. An Elvish word with E in it is Adelin, and Adelin actually means Elvish, so that's a really good example, Adelin. Right next of all is the I, and that is pronounced like the I in machine, so an E sound, and not I as in it, or night, but E. And so a Sindarin word with I in it is a Gimelin, and Gimelin means I love you. Gimelin, I love you. Okay, so the O is pronounced like the R in got, and not the O as in oak tree or Obi-Wan Kenobi. And it's an Irish word with an O in it is Arvosto, and that means don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Arvosto. I just like doing that. So the U is pronounced like the U in brute, not a U as in under, for instance, or uppity. And a Sindarin word of U is you, and that means no. So like, if you're dying in battle and things are getting really tough, and you're like, ooh, like that, that's how you pronounce you. Okay, so the last one, which is actually a vowel in Sindarin, it's got its own little card because it's special, and that is the Y. And it's very hard to pronounce Y because there is not one word in the English dictionary that has the sound, but it is like in the French lune, and it sounds like it has an E and a U put together. So it's like E. A Elvish word is euk, and that means orc. Euk. Because of like ugly look, doesn't it? It's funny. Alright, moving on. Next is the diphthongs. So the diphthongs are AI, EI, UI, AE, OE, and AU. There are more, but these are the ones I'm teaching you for now, just because. So the AI is pronounced like the I in aisle, and not the A in fail, but it's aisle. The EI is pronounced like fail, AI in fail, so it's I, A. The UI is like the Y, it doesn't have an English pronunciation, but it is pronounced in the German word. I cannot say it for you Germans, that's what it is. I don't know, but it sounds like a U and an I put together, but the U is much stronger than the I, so it's like Y. Right, if you know how to read pronunciations, that is how it's written, like a U and a J. Okay. The A and the E run together, as in like they just go together, okay? the O and the E run together, and it sounds like oi. So I guess the A and E is like a, like in English pronunciation, but the O E is like the OY in boy. Well, it's similar to it. It runs together as well. So that's oi, oi, oi you. Okay, the AU is like a house. Ow, 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 oh my god, ow. So that's the pronounced diphthongs that I've taught you today. And last but not least are the consonants. Well, as there are a lot of consonants, so and most of them sound pretty similar to the British pronunciations of the consonants. So I'm just going through very important ones. Okay, so first we have the BH, which is the verse sound, which we'll come to later. The C is like K, as in cat, and not C as in city. The CH is CH in lock, so like a K sound, like that. Not the CH as in church. The DH is like, means a TH, like this, but not like think. The G is like the G in gift, not in gyro. Gift. Right, the HW is very fun, sorry for the little mistake, and it's breathed a W. What this means is like, so if you put the H and W together and you say it, it sounds very breathy. So do you see what I mean? Like, I like it. The NC is pronounced like ink, like sink. The R, okay, the R is very special. It's a very special R. And this is why. The R is rolled like the Spanish R. Unfortunately, I cannot roll R's. You know, some people can, some people can't. And I am one of those people who cannot roll my R's. So if you can roll your R, that's great. But if you can't, then I don't think it's a problem. I'm sure people will forgive you. So yeah. The S is pronounced like this and sad, and not the in is. Like, it's kind of hard to explain the difference there, but if you say the two words, you'll kind of, I don't know, you can sort of hear it for yourself. So it's sad and is, there's a slight difference. The TH is pronounced think and not this or time. Like, that's because the DH is pronounced like, DH is pronounced like this, and the TH is pronounced like think. So, right, and then that V is pronounced like vice. So, those are the consonants, and that was a lesson, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about Sindarin, be sure to comment, or you can message me privately if you like. I'll try and answer all your questions.